Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your February 2016 love forecast with me. This is Heart Divine, and the reason that I've posted Taurus earlier is that I think I have read quite a few comments that saying that I usually forgot about Taurus each time, but it may just be a coincidence, but I do not forget Taurus, and for that, I'm posting and doing the reading for Taurus quite a bit early this time around. And for some reason, I'm glad that I did because I kind of feel that there's a lot of things to talk about with Taurus. For the most part, I would say that I feel that Taurus would find February more challenging than usual. Or it would really depend on, it will, I would say that it depends on the state of mind of the Taurus that are resonating in the reading. So again, please do know that um, this is just a general reading, so I'm not trying to be negative. And to be honest, I really, really wanted to be positive as much as possible, and which is why I have been adding um, a different set of cards in the mix of the spread just to get more insights. But the details that I got were really more negative in a certain way. So please be prepared. But I will try my best to explain it in the way that I can to give you the insights that you need that could help you in the long run. So please do know that this is again a general reading. So it may or may not resonate with everyone and with every Taurus out there. So as I was saying earlier, February might be hard to deal with some Taurus out there. It may be challenging and draining as a result as well. But I would say that in a certain way, it has its perks as well because from the way this is looking at, it has somehow of a connection to some form of truth that you are going to find out. Maybe you already know this, but you're not accepting it as a result. But for this February, I kind of feel that, it's not about if you can accept it or not. It will be right there in front of you. And what you need to know is that sometimes the truth will set you free. It's something that you need to know and accept, no matter how afraid you are to know the truth. No matter how much you do not want to face it, this is the time for you to deal with it. And the Taurus that I'm picking up here, it seems as if they are waiting on something. There is something that they are waiting. There's something that they have been contemplating on, and it seems that what they are thinking about, what they are wanting or wishing about, it's not happening. It has something like it has something to do with that. I'm not sure if you are in a relationship wherein there are so many things that you want it to happen. There's so many things that you want, but nothing is happening. And for the most part, it's not like you're doing anything at all as well. You're just wishing for it. But what you need to know is that it's not as if you are going to be Cinderella anytime soon, wherein Prince Charming will knock on your door and you guys will be married happily ever after. So real life is not like that. And I also kind of feel that you are at the point of your life wherein it's either you are going to face the fact that you are in a competition with someone. It could be that you're fighting for some form of affection towards someone, it could be a third party position wherein you go head on with the other person, with the other party involved. Or it could be that this is really more of a realization that you're actually competing with your own self. There's something about yourself that you needed to improve, which will help you in the long run. So I would say that this affects more of Taurus who seems to be a bit negative, who tends to dwell on problems, who dwells to think about certain things. Because from the way I'm seeing this, if you are a positive and optimistic type of Taurus, there are chances that there will be some good news coming in. But for the most part, the Taurus that I'm picking up right now is really more of a intellectual type, intellectual and emotional, something like that. Someone who tends to contemplate on the what if, someone who just thinks and waits. So that is really more of the energy that I'm picking up. And the fears that I'm picking up here is that there's something that you are feeling confused of. It's like you wanted a relationship, you wanted the person in your life, but probably you don't know what this other person feels, or you don't even know if this person knows you exist. You don't know if this person even really, really wants to be with you or wants you at all. Or you don't know how this relationship is going to proceed because you don't know um, what the other person is feeling. Maybe you're not even communicating to him or her about it, and this leads you to a lot of confusion, a lot of thoughts, and from what the way I'm seeing it, it's making you lose your mind, not really in a literal sense, but it doesn't help your situation. In the recent past, it's showing us here that the problem is being shown to you. It's either that you are at the point of your life wherein you are recognizing that, aha, this is the problem of this relationship. It's either you are at the point of your life that you are facing that, or you are at the point of your life wherein you are thinking that that problem is part of your normal routine. Because from the way I'm seeing the stars that I'm picking up here, something in their mindset and in the way that they're thinking seems to be wrong. I'm not really saying that they're mental or something like that. It's just that something in their belief system, in the situation or relationship that they have right now, seems to be on the wrong side of things. Like they're going into the wrong direction. Their beliefs is not really in line to their higher self, something like that. It makes me feel as if that they are thinking that if I do something in the relationship, it will just get worse, something like that. Or you're thinking and assuming a lot of things, of the possibilities and what can happen, and not taking any risk to change things. So it has a link to some kind of repeated patterns that are not even working on your favor anymore. And the challenge that you may be dealing here is I just kind of feel that someone is going away. I don't know if this is a breakup or someone rejecting you or turning you down, but there is something that has a link to an offer and an acceptance. So it's either that someone offers you or gives you an opportunity to solve the relationship, to solve the problem or issue at hand, or something happens in February that you may just need to accept that, okay, um, this is the end of the line, or there's something that you just needed to accept in the situation that sort of thing. And in the near future, if you have been confused all your life for months and from last year, I kind of feel that something in um, February and in the near future will give you some form of a light, giving you some form of answers and truth of what things are really about. You won't be confused anymore because suddenly some form of clarity is going to be opening up for you. It's just that the problem here that I'm picking up is that you are at the point of your life wherein I kind of feel you are thinking too much. And when you think too much, that leads you to stupid things, stupid actions, irrational decisions, those kinds of things. Or it will lead you into not doing anything at all. I just kind of feel it could be very stressful because you could be either be a suspect or a victim of a certain problematic kind of a decision. So I would suggest that, instead of dwelling too much in the problem solving side of a problem or relationship, I would say that if there's something that you wanted to do, please do not be afraid to do it and just risk taking action. Because either way, from the spreads that I'm seeing, if you do not do something, if you do not do something, something will happen anyway to set you free. And if you do something about it, something will still happen that will just lead you to the truth. So either way, there is some form of truth going to be shown to you. So it's better to do something than nothing at all, if you would ask me. Um, so yeah. So again, from what I'm seeing here, as well as that, what you may need to know is that be careful of some kind of patterns that you are repeating. So, if you have some form of bad habits in a relationship or something, I just kind of feel that some kind of pattern and cycle. If you are not going to change, either personally you not willing to change, or a relationship that you are not willing to change, or how you deal with things, those kinds of things, what's about to break up, what's about to clash, what's about to crumble apart will definitely just crumble apart unless change happens, unless actions is to be done. The only concern here is that, are you at the point of your life wherein there is still something to be done, or is it now too late because you have stalled and stalled things until there is nothing that you can do anymore? It's really more of a question of that. So, from what I'm getting is that the more you don't do anything, not only you are mentally exhausting yourself, you are making yourself more confused than ever. So, for me, if there are decisions to be done, if there is something that you are aiming for, you just have to do it right here, right now, even before February if you want. So, I would say that for a lot of Taurus, go for a workout, meditate, and of course, pray. Because I kind of feel that February might be a challenging month for you. And it even though that's challenging, what's the good thing about this is that there's something you will learn from it, and it's something that you'll never forget. It will help you grow as an individual, not only as a couple. Now, please do know that this does not apply to every Taurus out there. It will just be resonating to some Taurus. So it would really depend. I do hope that this reading will help some Taurus out there and will resonate with some of you guys. Please do let me know how this may resonate with you and how things goes by the end of February 2016 for you. Please, um, I'm gonna, I really, really hope that things work out in the end, that a lot of Taurus will come off as a fighter rather than always being the victim, thinking that it's there's nothing that they can do when in fact they they have some they have the power to change things. They have the power to shift things instead of just sulking and thinking of the past, thinking of what is not working and what will not work. It's always better to fight for what you want. And yeah, thank you for watching, subscribing, and commenting to my videos and for tuning into my channel. And I'll see you next month, Taurus. Bye.